So last week, we heard that Jesus said, "I am the gate." I spoke of the gate as a way into a different kind of life, a life of belonging. Living life to the fullest is about belonging, being seen, and being known. It's about being seen and known by Jesus, and it's more than that. It's about being community together, about being belonging, being known, and being seen by one another. We can do that by learning to listen to one another and recognizing one another. And today we hear Jesus say many things. He's talking to a specific community which is trying to shape their own identity. And we are hearing what he's saying as a specific community here and now. And the one thing that Jesus says is, "I am the way." That's how we are called to live and to follow, abiding in God, creating community, getting to know one another, being seen, being known, and living love. So what makes community? We're having a dialogue sermon here today. It's not just me talking, because I can't talk that long. So what creates community? Love. Acceptance, is that what you said? Okay. Sharing. Common beliefs. Mutual respect. Service. Anybody at home? I'm not going to leave you all out. What creates community?
Showing up.
Participation, showing up. Fellowship. Dedication. Thank you. So, what? Sharing goals. Okay. So a couple of weeks ago, a few of us met to talk about pastoral care. We ended up doing that because we were going to go to a seminar and it got canceled. So I said, as long as we all said yes, let's gather together. So I'm curious, what does pastoral care mean to you? Reaching out. Taking the church to people that can't come to church. Okay. What? Presence. What else? Compassion, supporting. Healing. Bringing peace. Food. At home? What is pastoral care? Leadership. Kristen? What's that?
It's Andrew.
It was Andrew.
Oh, it's Andrew. Okay, Andrew.
Andrew and Kristen.
The lovely notes that people send.
Okay, the notes that people send, the lovely notes people send. Bob?
Coming to visit people in the hospital.
Coming to visit people in the hospital.
Accompanied by walking with the other.
Walking with the other, accompany the other. All right. Okay, I'm going to ask you, what did you say? Somebody's prayer. Can you give me quickly in one or two sentences your best experience of pastoral care?
I can.
Okay, Jeff.
When Mary died, Cindy was with me the whole way.
When Mary died, Cindy was with you the whole way.
When I was very broken.
When you were, yeah, you were, yes. wonderful. Great example.
Well, last summer, when I was sick, I got a lot of cards and a lot of meals.
A lot of cards and a lot of meals. Thank you. Tom?
The other person accepted me just as I was and listened very deeply.
The other person accepted me just as I was and listened deeply. Yeah. Maggie?
I had an accident and fell and broken on my bones a long time ago, and Kathryn Schaffner brought me food to the house.
All right. You had an accident and Kathryn Schaffner brought food. Bill?
After my open heart surgery, Bob Goddard broke me home.
Okay. Bob Goddard brought you home after your surgery. Thank you. Austin?
When I was growing up, my priest took time, because I was very curious about the faith and stuff. My priest took time after services, so we talked a little bit. That was really very
You spent time with your priest to answer questions, just to be with you and help you learn more. Mhm. Anybody at home, best experience of pastoral care? Is that Frank?
Yes, it's Frank. Parenting brief. And very briefly, what our Reverend, when my father's sister had passed away, came to our house, and that was so kind and provided much comfort to all of us.
Okay. So the minister visited you when you had lost your sister. Is that what you?
My dad's sister, I was a child.
Oh, okay. All righty. Anybody else? Allie?
When members of this congregation helped us hide my daughter-in-law from ICE until she could have her court hearing and get political asylum.
Mm-hmm. When members of the congregation could hide her daughter-in-law until she could get political asylum. Carol?
The food train.
The food train.
The food train and the prayers during our recovery were just key to my recovery.
Yes, food train and prayers. Judith? Food at a funeral, yeah. Wonderful. Shelton?
When I had my knee replacement in September, I got into some really bad places afterwards. And of course, the meal train was wonderful. But there was one time that John and Trish came to check on me because I was having really bad trouble. And another time, Susanna came to check on me. And it was just really nice to have that extra little help at home.
People checking on her when, after she had surgery and was getting in bad ways at times. Mary Rose.
Well, it was about 14 years ago, and Cindy sent Faith Flight and myself to the Junaluska community, who were about to have their first celebration.
Okay, so you all went to the Junaluska community, you and Faith. Right. Well, Allie?
When members of this congregation helped us after Helene.
Yeah, when members helped us after Helene. So we have lots and lots of wonderful examples of pastoral care. What happened at this meeting was that we decided to use the word congregational care instead of pastoral care. Not that pastoral care doesn't exist, but we thought congregational care just sounded so much more taking in everything. So if I say congregational care, what do you think? Always said. So should we leave it at pastoral care?
Well, congregational care sounds like we're all taking care of each other.
Oh, yeah. Imagine that.
Well, what we have noticed is that rectors, pastors come and go, but the congregation stays.
That's true.
And the pastor, the rector, the priest can't take care of everything that comes up.
Right.
And they should be aware of the things, but they can't be everywhere all the time. So
Right.
it's our work too.
It is. It is. So we thought, wow, we'll just start using that because it's in many ways, it just sounds so much more enveloping and freeing. So,
Also, I just want you to say, it was really funny what flipped into my mind was, oh, that's really Episcopalian.
he said it was slipped into his mind was, it's really Episcopalian. You don't have, right. You don't have to be qualified. Well, some things you have to probably still have to be qualified for, but what?
You don't have to be qualified to visit and pray and love that person.
Right. Now, if you're taking communion out, there's a little training. That's, yeah. But you're right. So what other things what are we doing maybe right now? What I thought of when I thought of congregational care, because since we talked about sheep last week, and I wasn't going to call you all sheep, but Jesus left those 99 sheep to go find that one. Well, who was in the midst of those 99 sheep? I think they were doing congregational care among themselves. They didn't need, we've learned a lot, and we know all of those things, to be compassionate, to be caring, how to do all that. There's a joke back there. Do we want to hear it?
They needed a border collie.
They needed a border collie? Okay. So at home, what do you think about congregational care? Frank?
It's a community that cares about each other to the point where we would do it.
Yep. And even when you're home, there's things that you can do to be part of that and offer congregational care. Yep. Thank you. So anybody think, well, I want to call somebody, but I'm afraid I'm going to bother them? Anybody ever think that? No? Yeah. It's hard to know when to call, but what if you just call? Most of us don't answer our phone if we're busy, do we? Some people do. Some people feel like we have to answer the phone all the time right now. But you really don't. So we leave a message. And it might just be that message of, I'm just thinking about you. Just wanted you to know that. How are you doing? So what are we doing right now that's congregational care?
Listening to each other.
Visiting? Mary Rose?
I'm sending English email notes to the people who need it.
English email notes.
Yeah, it's a video, comes in their email.
Okay. Maggie?
Our Wednesday healing service where we pray for people in need.
Wednesday healing, yeah. What else?
The gatherings for all of us over 70.
Gathering of those over 70 that are gathering together, yep. Book group.
We give people rides to appointments like therapy and stuff like that. I had people do that for me when I was recovering from my shoulder.
Okay.
And I do that myself for others.
And somebody must coordinate those rides. Yeah. And oh, okay. Len?
Yes, when we pass the peace to one another, we are doing congregational prayer and forgiveness with each other.
We are. Thank you. Thanks for reminding us that when we pass the peace, it is congregational prayer. Thank you. So, Kathryn King is the vestry liaison to congregational care. And some of the things are that sometimes we need people to step up and lead a group, step up, and Judith and Joy are in charge of card ministry, and I know they've got a whole team to help them. But it's really important, if you feel yourself wanting to do something, if you've got a desire, I think it's really important that, come talk to somebody. If you know you have 2 or 3 people and want to start something, let us know. I think it's really important to know what's happening. And, everybody, we all can do something. Are there things that we're not doing that we should be doing as congregational care?
As somebody new, learning what the dynamics are and what is available, the newsletter is really, really helpful. But the warm welcoming, so being in the choir, these people are just awesome. And making sure that we know each other's gifts and things that we can be in service to each other. So just learning about who might need something and how to connect in. So making it a little bit easier for those of us that are new to the community to understand how do I help with the card ministry, or who, I can drive as long as it's not on an icy road.
Right. That's a great idea. Helping somebody new to the congregation learn what is available and how we get connected. Yeah. Mary Rose?
Well, every service, we rely heavily on John and Josh to set up all the electronic material. And I think they need help for the future, that somebody's a substitute when they can't come here.
I think that's a great idea. They do need help back there. Did they pay you to say that?
I know someone who's trying to join their team. That's what I
Oh, okay. Well, if you're interested in learning and helping out the tech team, talk to Josh about that. What else might we need to do that we're not doing? Yvonne?
When Pete and I started coming to church in the early part of 2017, there was a pamphlet that you could pick up, and it's titled A Year in the Life of St. Luke's. And I know that it hasn't been updated quite a long time. And I thought, maybe we could start working on updating that. Granted, things are going to change in the future because of the new priest coming, but I think that that's an important tool for helping people to know what's going on. It's not going to be everything, but it'd be a good list.
The last year that Cindy was here, we did redo that. So I think it's more of a distribution problem.
Okay, well, because I never saw the one that
Okay.
I think it was right at the end.
Okay, we'll look into this because I have no clue what you all are talking about. So we'll look into it. But I also want encourage you. Talk to Kathryn. You want to stand up in case somebody doesn't know you? Thank you. About, where you might best put your energy and what you'd like to do, or if there's some need as well, because we can all work together to get those needs filled. Rose?
We had talked at the book group about possibly creating an intergenerational group where we can get to know each other more, know about our spirituality, how we see things, feel things, open up those conversations so that it's more than just our church attendance, but really understanding the depth of our spirituality inside and outside of church.
So if anybody is interested in that, see Rose. and I think you do mean intergenerational too.
That's what I said.
Yes.
Have events in the evening rather than through the day so that working people can attend those meetings.
Yeah, well, you know what? It's important for those who, I think it's important that people who want to attend an evening event talk to and have 2 or 3 people and start it or talk about it. Because for a clergy person to hold an evening event and nobody shows up, it's, there has to be, and I know this has been talked about a lot before, there has to be 2 or 3 people interested in doing something in order to get it going. But I agree with you, evening events are important because not everybody can make daytime events. Yeah. So, yeah?
This is kind of going back to congregational care, but, and maybe somebody said this, but when we're in the great hall before and after service, reaching out to people that we don't know as well, to include them and talk, and they might be new as well, and they need to feel welcomed.
Yes, thank you. Reaching out to people between services that you don't know, rather than talking to people you do know only. Frank, is that your hand up? Yeah, you're muted.
No, sorry, I didn't mean that.
Okay. Thank you. Well, I encourage you to continue thinking about this. Talk to me or Anna Anna is social justice and climate. Talk to me or Kathryn, or 2 or 3 come and talk. It's just something to start thinking about. And I really appreciate all that we do for one another right now. I think it's really, really important. So I want to close with a Celtic blessing. Loving God, bless this place. Let your love be here. Fill it with your peace. Let your joy be here. Fill it with your grace. Let your light be here. Fill it with your power. Let us know that you are here. Fill us with your presence. Amen.